interesting day that we have today. As I'm filming this is the day after Christmas, and here we are to do some new home video tours. And I thank each and every one of you joining me once more. I apologize for not being able to film or release content for quite a while. I had some things going on, very important things, one of them being an accident. But thank God I'm able to continue this quest with each and every one of you, and hopefully newer people as well who will be new to my channel, as well as how the homes are here in the Las Vegas area. So we are here in the north end of Las Vegas, pretty far north, and we are in a community where the prices they're pretty up there, definitely more for a premium buyer. So as we kind of like pan out, this is kind of the look of home that we're looking at. Again, we have features that are pretty typical, right, of many of these homes that are offered. Of course, you have the pavers, you have the beautiful single-story home, very spacious, and obviously a pro if you don't like stairs. I'm not a fan of the stairs. Accidents can and will happen eventually. And in any case, something like this, it's a great fit for anybody who has kids, anybody who is elderly, who tends to struggle a little bit, or just people in general who don't want to deal with stairs. Not that stairs is a bad thing, that's just a personal preference of mine. So here we are in this community where we're gonna look at this model, and it is about $1.2 million, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's a little over 3,400 square feet. And I didn't do an initial walkthrough just yet, so my reaction is gonna be somewhat new, and I am inviting each and every one of you to join me in this journey, okay? Let's pan around a little bit, and you can see there is quite a bit of space in which to be had. For this price point, of course, like I mentioned before, it's around $1.2 million. The interesting things about these homes here is the lot premiums are going to be included into the price. Unlike some other new home builders, that's going to be a separate thing altogether. They're including it into the price, so it's not. It doesn't jump out at you by any surprise whatsoever, though. Coming around here, you have your beautiful dining room area. You have a chiller as well as a bar area in which you can store your various drinks and some of your china. I like this frosted glass look that they have in the cabins and whatnot, though. But again, keep in mind, a lot of these features in which they are upgrades. They may not be included into your home. These things will be added on for a price. Okay, so let's take a look around. We're in the living room area, and I like how the ceilings are nice and open, beautiful fans, LED lighting, as well as some pre-wiring for some additional electrical needs that you may have. And you see as it continues to open up to the kitchen, and it flows into your dining room area that kind of breaks up the island on my right, all the way through the area of the living area as well. Okay, like this chandelier. So very spacious. You can see some of the floors, large tiles, easy to clean. And here we go. Nice large island. A lot of prep space. Beautiful waterfall. Okay. Again, lot of counter space in which to prep, in which to store. So for an average size family, I think the amount of space that you have here is quite generous, especially if you have to consider the price as well, right? Okay. Again, going with the theme of large and spacious, quite a bit of drawer space, soft closing cabinets, large unmounted sink, beautiful features, stainless steel dishwasher, as well as a very nice size 6-burner gas stove. It looks pretty heavy duty by Monogram. And then of course you have 2 ovens seated over here. You have your pasta filler for those who obviously cook a good amount of soups, stocks, pasta. Very nice to have. Very beautiful hood oven. Easy to clean backsplash as well. I'm always a fan of the gas stoves over the electric. I feel that they are definitely more energy conservative versus the electric counterparts. And I just feel that the gas are just superior in many ways whatsoever, right? I like how they have this stainless steel fridge, how it sits nice and flush with the surrounding cabinetry. Again, if we can consider having this in the offer, don't expect it to be free. We need to find out and see if it's included. If it's not included, more than likely it's going to cost you an additional amount of money, right? You have your microwave oven on the top, as well as an additional convection oven space over here. I do like how they have in this window, they have this kitchen, this back wall kitchen kind of broken up for a window over here, as well as one on this side, which makes it very nice. Gives a little bit more natural lighting, right, throughout. Okay, and then as we make our way back here, you have additional space over here. I love that frosted that frosted cabinet doors that they have. I like that. It's a very nice look to it. Very sophisticated, nice and open. You have a little nook over here in which they make, I guess, an area we could sit down and whatnot though. And then you have additional pantry space area, wine storage as well. Beautiful floating shelves, some additional drawer space, cabinet space, and something that you may want to consider when and if you want to purchase a home from this new home builder. So let's make our way to this area real quick, then we'll move on. I like the fireplace function that they have over here, and of course your great wall with the TV included. Imagine this area with your pictures, your mementos of time with you and your family. I do like the furniture that they have furnished in this area. It's very nice, very clean. Okay, let's make our way to let's go to our left over here. Okay, so you have your French doors that opens into an office area, right? So if you have some kind of business, if you have clients that come to your home, you have a space in which you can conduct your business. If not, if you don't have your clients come to your home, obviously you have a little bit of space to conduct whatever it is that you need to do. Okay. You have your washer dryer area that transitions into your master suite towards that direction. Obviously more storage space cabinets, unmounted sink, right? Pretty large and deep. Stainless steel, very nice. I like it. We'll continue on the master suite after we continue this way though. So let's go in this direction. And this is going to be one of our first bedroom, the first bedroom that we look at. So not too large of a room, but not too tight as well. After all, this home is a little over 3,400 square feet. I like the ceiling fan that they have here. You do have some closet space to go in as well. How it transitions from your hardwood floors into your carpeted areas. It's nice, absorbs some of the sound, keeps it a little bit more quiet for those who are in need of that quiet time and rest and recuperation. Let's go into our second bedroom, right? Second bedroom, nice large window. So pretty standard for many of the rooms. Again, don't expect the LED lighting as well as the fans to be standard. Although it's a nice addition to have that conversation with your agent, have the conversation with the sales rep at this location as well. Okay. You have your beautiful bathroom, dual sinks, and you have your shower tub combo as well. Okay. So one of the other benefits they have at this place is they have what a lot of new home builders they have. They have some kind of flexible spending in which a client can have. In this case, at this particular area, we're talking about $30K flex spending in which they can use for usually either the closing costs and or rate buy down. So you have the ability to choose how you want to use it as you see fit. I think it's a nice bonus to have if you need to cover certain costs or whatever it may be, especially with the rates. That's one of the things where people are confused about at this moment. Looking into our third bedroom as well. Very nice, spacious. And this third bedroom is a little bit different than the first two that we were looking at, because this one does have its own bathroom. So this bedroom would be a suite in its own self. Standing shower, right? So if you have your in-laws coming to visit, some relatives, perhaps a bedroom like this would suit them better and whatnot, though, right? For FHA buyers, the rates are around 3.9, and for the conventional, it's in a low 4%. And if you take advantage of the flex spending that they have, $30K, and if you could somehow incorporate that into your payments, if you go through their in-house lending, that's going to be a big bonus for anybody who's concerned about how much they pay each and every month. So I walked through let's go this way. So I walked through the washroom. Actually, I'm going to go back around. So the washroom does transition to the master suite this way. I'm going to go back. You know what? No, let's go this way. Might as well, since you guys seen it already. So this is the walk-in closet that we have for the master suite, right? Again, not included, but if you want to outsource a service in which they could build your closet space, right? You have areas that you can put some of your suits, a lot of drawers, a lot of areas in which hopefully both the Mr. and Mrs. they don't have to fight over. Perhaps take into consideration, right? I like the lighting. Very good. Okay. Now, transitioning into the master bathroom, you have your dual rainfall showers here in this pretty good size shower for the Mr. and Mrs. If you have a Mrs. like I do, I feel like they hog all the water for themselves if we shower together. If not, then no big deal, right? But you have the dual heads for the rainfall showers, which is very nice. Beautiful flooring. Okay. And then you have your two sides, one for the Mrs., right? One for the Mr. For the Mrs., you have your area, of course, for her to sit down and have her makeup and whatever it may be. Okay. You have your water closet. Oh, okay. So here we go. All right. This makes a little bit more sense. So this closet, okay, let's go back. Let's do a comparison. So you see this closet? And going back to this one, look at all this space that you have, right? All this space. Quite a bit of space, right? And then you come back here. Now, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out which closet space you think is for the Mr. and the Mrs. You can kind of figure it out. If you want peace in the family, you know who to give the larger closet space to. Anyways, panning out through our master suite. Beautiful, nice, open, right? I love the ceilings, LED lighting, fans, as well as pre-wiring as well. Nice large windows overlooking your yard space. Windows where the nightstands are as well. And just a beautiful feel. You have quite a bit of space indeed for your TVs and other things that you may need. And then let's go back as we circle around to the main area, the main living area. Well, not though. Okay. I don't know if we're able to go outside. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay. So we're able to. So quite a bit of space, covered patio outside, which is nice, a nice bonus, especially here in the Las Vegas heat during the warmer spring times as well as the hot summers. Pavers, LED lighting, ceiling fans. So just take stock in the things that you may or may not want to get if you want to, perhaps cut down on the overall cost of the home, because you're the one at the end of the day that we may be making the payments. You're the one who's going to be, forking over the money to buy such a beautiful place. And it is quite nice, right? Very, very beautiful. This area, of course, the backyard area, is something that you would have to contract to an outside source. But over here, just so you can get an idea of what it could be, you have a fire space area, but imagine perhaps you could make this a covered barbecue area, or you could put your barbecue area on that side. Totally up to you, right? Okay. And keep in mind, this area being on the north end, you do have access to shopping. You do have access to the freeway, easy access, by the way. Quite a bit of space. So with this new home builder, if this is not a good fit for you, they have an additional 31 other communities throughout the North Las Vegas, Henderson area in which to choose from. This might be a good fit for you. But anyways, I thank you and I appreciate each and every one of you joining me on this channel. If you ever have a need for buying a home here in the Las Vegas area. If you need a trusted source in which I could do, I'll visit through a period of time. I won't say to you, trust me, whatever it is though. To me, that in itself is a red flag, but allow me to earn your trust and help you on this home buying quest. Anyways, if you ever need that help, please give me a call, preferably a text and or email, and I'll be able to gladly help you on your next home buying quest. Anyways, that's it for the video. I appreciate each and every one of you joining me. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.